Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another video. So over the last couple of hours, I've been seeing one question repeated over and over again, especially with the massive influx of new players that have been coming in due to the fact that the game is now top 5 on the popular page. And for the last couple of days, it wasn't available on the search engine when you would look up Sorcerer Fighting Simulator, but now it actually does come up, so a lot of new players are joining in. And if some of you were playing a couple of hours ago, you will have seen an announcement that was sent out by Marm saying that he went ahead and spawned in a boss called the Dimension Reaper. Now, I personally was online at the time when this happened, but I was in my VIP server, so of course I instantly left and joined the public server so I could get some help from other people. But to my surprise, it seemed like a lot of people didn't even know how to find this boss, so nobody was really going after it, and nobody was even aware of the rewards that you were capable of getting from this boss. So in today's video, I'm going to go over some of the facts that have been shared over on the Discord by testers as well as the moderators regarding this boss and where exactly you guys can find it if for some reason this ends up happening while you are playing the game. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and waste no more time and get right into the video. So to start things off, the number one question that I was seeing is how exactly does this boss spawn in and how often does it actually happen? And based off of the information that I've gotten from all of the research that I've been doing in the chat, as well as some of the information that the staff members and testers have been saying, it seems like the only way that this can spawn in is if a developer does it. Therefore, there is absolutely no other way for you to be able to get access to this boss unless either Marm or Epidub go ahead and spawn it themselves. And when they do, they will spawn it for every single server that is active at the moment, and you will have exactly 1 hour to take down this boss as an entire server. So again, there is no guaranteed way for this to spawn. There also is no guaranteed time for this to happen. It can happen at any time, completely random. Now in the background, I'm going to show you guys a clip of when I was actually going up against it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it because, like I said, a lot of the people that were in my server were completely clueless on where the boss was. So it was really hard for me to actually get a decent group going in order to be able to complete this, but hopefully in the future I will be able to complete it and show you guys firsthand how the reward looks like, because you do get something extremely rare out of this, being the Reaper skin, which is completely universal. It doesn't matter what magic you're using, and dude, let me tell you, it looks sick. I'm gonna try my very best to go ahead and find a couple of images from over on the Discord to show you guys what it looks like. It's basically the Grim Reaper scythe in all black, and then it has black particles coming off of it. It seriously looks insane and something that I definitely want to get my hands on. Let's talk about where you are going to find this, because the last 2 times that has happened while I've been in the game, it spawned in the same exact spot, and unfortunately I've only seen this happen 2 times, so it is very possible that maybe in the future they could randomize the spawn points, but at the time being, it seems like it's in the same spot every time. So let's go ahead now and pretend that an announcement was just sent out. The Dimension Reaper is in the game and you want to go ahead and fight it. Starting here from the spawn point where the Marm NPC is, you're going to want to go ahead and head on over to the item shop located on the left hand side right over here. Once you've entered in here, you'll notice there is a back door. Walk out this back door, and right across this little river or lake, whatever it is that's going on here, is exactly where the Dimension Reaper is going to spawn. So basically, in the position that I am standing right now, there's going to be a giant pit that is going to spawn, and you'll notice that the boss is down here. So for starters, the boss is going to start off with 35,000 HP, and it doesn't really matter what your health is at or what your damage output is. It is going to scale specifically to your character. At the time of the clip that you're watching, I had about 600 trillion HP, and I was basically getting 2-shotted, sometimes 3-shotted by this boss. And dude, it is seriously no joke. There is just no chance that you're going to solo this unless for some reason in the future it ends up getting nerfed. But for right now, this thing is absolutely OP. Now, this guy has 2 primary attacks, and really the only 2 attacks that he does. The first one being a long-range single target attack, even though technically it's not single target because it's like a cone where if anybody is standing inside of that cone, you're gonna get hit. And then the second one being an AoE attack, which is for anybody that's within pretty much just a couple of feet from him is gonna get hit, and this is going to hurt because it does a lot of damage over time. But don't worry, dying is kind of something that's inevitable. It's gonna end up happening. If you do end up dying, just go ahead, travel back to the boss, and you can continue where you left off. The boss's health will not regenerate, nor will it reset if nobody is attacking it. If for some absolute miracle you do end up taking it down, congratulations, you will be rewarded with mana, a little bit of gems, and the extremely rare Reaper skin, which again, the reason why this is so rare is because of the fact that only the developers can spawn in this boss. But yeah, man, aside from that, that's really all the information that you guys need to know about it. Going back to what I was saying before about the fact that it has spawned in the same spot every time for me, if for some reason it does end up moving, I believe you guys can go ahead and open up your character menu on the left hand side, head on over to the last one, which is obviously your map. And then on here, you're going to find a question mark. And actually, sure enough, there it is. That is the question mark that I am talking about. This is the location that you're gonna want to go in order to take down this boss when it has spawned. But yeah, man, I've been seeing so many of you talk about this and asking a lot of questions. So I figured why not go ahead and make a video on this. And on top of that, I do want to go ahead and share this little moment with you guys because I have finally successfully gotten enough to go ahead and move on to the wizard rank. And I am unfortunately going to see how much I need to do specifically to move on to the supernatural. If you guys remember in my video yesterday, I told you that I wasn't 100% sure on how much you needed in order to progress to supernatural, but we're about to find that out right now. So it's going to cost me a total of 15 million mana. I need 200,000 swings and 160,000 push-ups. That's insane. Luckily though, it's not too bad because all I really have to do is get 90,000. It doesn't really reset your staff swings or your push-ups, so I kind of just pick up where I left off. But yeah, man, the grind now begins in order to go ahead and move on to supernatural so we can check out the lightning magic all together here on the channel. So once I have successfully accomplished that, I will be making a video. So again, make sure that you guys subscribe, like the video, because it does help my content get out there and I would really appreciate it. I'm super happy to see that you guys are enjoying this game just as much as I am. Thank you to those of you that have been joining every single one of my games and telling me that you are absolutely loving the videos. It truly does mean a lot, and I hope that this video today went ahead and helped you guys out. Just one last quick little update before I end up ending this video. I have gone ahead and now officially completed all of my Marm quests, as well as the Violet quest being my plasma trainer. So that is completely out of the way. If you probably noticed, I did have, I think it was like 22 million mana, which is insane. But yeah, man, that's pretty much gonna go ahead and do it for today. Like always, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.